Dun, 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 dun. Ooh. Hey, we can walk on those. I never knew that. I didn't know you could walk on those. Maybe that was just a glitch. No, it wasn't. We can actually walk on them. That is cool. Sorry, I'm just so fascinated by that. I never knew you could do that. I mean, it's a pointless thing to do, but that's just cool. Ooh, another healing altar. Why are there so many of these? Now look here. That's a chieftain. A shadow chieftain is supposedly stronger than that guy with the flag. I don't really think he is. The sword veterans are more powerful than the sword warrior. So I'm going to kill the sword warrior first. That doesn't make any sense, but it does make sense to me. And that's all that matters, isn't it? 'Cause I know all. But the chieftain only has the ability to use Murder of Crows and not Rage of Saruman and Curse of Orthanc. So he's not really as powerful as the Shadow, what's it called? Shadow. I don't know what he's called. We might find another one later. Orc Bane? Just to do a little more damage. 405. That's really good for this point in the game. Of course, the chieftain also is a little more powerful in magic, but he can only use one spell. But there is one thing he can do that the other guy can't. Oh, the other guy's called a captain. That's what he's called. There's one thing he can do that the other guy can't. And guess what that is? He can hit you with a stick. And that's real powerful. Stabs are blunt weapons too. I was thinking what else would be a blunt weapon. I love the way he flips his bow around. Drill got some armor. Yeah! More EXP for Elagast. And more stat points. Speed and dexterity. Just like always. I think everyone's at about the same level. She got torso armor. Now she's got a complete set. Now she doesn't look all funky wearing two types of armor. Cracked Elfstone of water protection. Who needs that? Okay. He is normal against water. She is stout against water. And he is normal. So Barathor is getting it because he doesn't have an Elfstone yet. Now I oftentimes forget that this treasure chest is here. It's only Canefoil leaves, but it's pretty good. Every little bit counts in this game. Dun. Ooh, we go straight from the brook to the evil, eerie forest of death. This is cool. I love the touch of fog. But we're not running into any battles. Oh look! We're at the beginning of the game. He actually... Apparently, Barathor actually came from this way and went that way. And then the bridge broke. And then... So why are we going that way again? It just doesn't make sense. But it is kind of cool to get some elf medicine. And Troll Pit Mud. Now this is one of the coolest items, I think, that had ever come up with. It reduces blunt damage, but the idea of Troll Pit Mud, it's basically mud from a troll's armpit. I just think that's so funny. It's, how do you get that? How do you find it? Do you kill a troll and just grab out gunk from his pits? Do you raise trolls just to get gunk from their pits? I mean, how do you get Troll Pit Mud? It's just such an interesting thought. To me, at least. I mean, you guys may think it's just disgusting, but I thought it was kind of an interesting thought. The Troll Pit Mud. Idrill's been neglecting her duties to heal Barathor. Of course, it's Barathor's own stupid fault for getting hit so many times. Leadership. Leadership. Maybe just a swordcraft. Get him! Die, orc. Oh, not an orc. Warg. Bowcraft. Creature Bane. Oh wait, I learned a new ability in Ranger Craft. That's cool. I'll show you that later. After this battle, which is about now. Now it's after the battle. Not very hard at this point in the game. I keep saying that, but it sort of bugs me that it's such an easy part of the game. Of course it is the first level, and I'm just so experienced at this game, but I mean, it's just a little annoying that it's so easy. Nothing to equip. Skills. Barathor is still learning everything he needs. There. He learned Piercing Might. Piercing Might lowers the attack power of an enemy character, which is very good, actually. Even though it may not sound like it's that great, it's very good for when you're fighting bosses. You can lower their abilities, especially when they're big bosses. Like, I don't know. Boss in this level is kind of big. I mean, all bosses are huge, but I mean, this one's kind of big for the game. I mean, there's only really two difficult fights in this game. That's the boss, and then there's also, I would say he's a semi-boss. And he's actually coming up kind of quick. Alright, 4 enemies. And this is one of the biggest fights we have had so far. So, we're gonna use... Are we gonna use Piercing Might? Yeah, let's use Piercing Might on this veteran. Ooh, it was a critical hit, so it did more damage. Loudwater Fury on this warrior. Just to kill him off. Company Valor on the party. Idril's out of AP. That stinks. See, he can just slap you with your thing. With his thing. But it's really not that good. Orc Bane. Let's do some massive damage. 336. That was wimpy. I mean, he still beat him, but I mean, that's a wimpy move. Piercing Might on the Chieftain. Seeing how the Chieftain, even though he's a mage, still uses physical attacks. I never understood that. His ability to use Murder of Crows is so much more powerful. Why is he using normal attacks? Die, veteran. That's a sword veteran. Veterans are usually the more powerful enemies. See? If he had used Murder of Crows, which they all can, he would have done a lot better at killing us. And instead we killed him. Only 208? That guy had a lot of defense. Whoa. I mean, I'm not complaining about it, seeing how we did win. But, I mean, still, that's a lot of defense. Ooh, I think we got a new thing for Idril. Spirit Calling Pendant. Now, here's where it gets tough. Do you use the Spirit Calling Pendant? It raises your Constitution, Spirit, and Speed. Or the First Age... I'm not even... Spirit Warding. Other Spirit... The First Age or the Third Age Spirit Warding Pendants. Oh, Spirit Warding and Spirit Calling. That one gives you resistance to fire. This one gives you resistance to air and shadow. This one increases her strength, dexterity. And this one increases her speed and constitution, and strength and dexterity are useless, seeing how all spirit powers are automatic hits. It doesn't matter if you have high dexterity or not for your spirit powers. They're gonna hit. They're amazingly accurate. Ooh, her speed is really high, so let's increase her spirit more. And so, skills. See how everyone's doing. I'm learning their skills. Yep, everyone's doing pretty good. Now, this place I never really found until I played through it, like the 5th time I played this game.